Hey, how you doing? Austin here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Palantir. This is a major news update. This is something that crossed my desk late last night around 1 o'clock in the morning. I was up doing some work and saw this and was waiting on the official press release, which has just come out. Palantir has been named as part of a $1.6 billion contract that has been awarded in the UK. I'm going to give you the details of that here in a minute, as well as looking at the stock price. We're absolutely up today to 3.6%. So we are absolutely looking like we're finally moving in the right direction. Remember, I've said all along, we've got to get above that kind of $25 ceiling price point and stay there and get some momentum moving forward. We've got earnings coming up, I believe, May 19th. So we are, closing in on that. We're about 3 weeks out from that. Hopefully that will be a nice catalyst as well to move the stock forward. As you guys know on my channel, I am extremely bullish on Palantir. I own Palantir. This is a decades-long hold for me. I've continued to add to my overall portfolio number of shares of Palantir, and again, I'm very bullish. I think this is a easily $40 to $50 stock inside of 12 months and north of 100 inside of 2 years, and from there the sky is the limit. So as I mentioned, this is a major breaking news update. Palantir has been awarded as part of a $1.6 billion deal that has just gone down in the UK. So we're going to dive into that and take a look at that. We're also going to look at the chart real quick. As always, remember this video is for entertainment purposes only, and if you're getting value out of this video, please do two things. Number one, consider subscribing to the channel, become part of this community. I'm a 30-plus year investor, and I have one simple goal. That is to help you make more money in the stock market by bringing you these update videos so that you know what's going on with your favorite stocks, as well as I have series of videos where I bring you emerging, trending, momentum stocks that are hitting their 52-week highs, and all you have to do is grab onto that trend and just ride it up. As well as I do the occasional penny stock video. I love penny stocks. They're fun, and I do those as well. So without further ado, let's go take a look at what is going on with this breaking $1.6 billion contract. Here we go. Real quickly before we get into the contract, I mentioned that the stock is trending up today. Stock's up 3.76. That is as of about 1 o'clock Eastern time. So again, we're trending up really, really nicely, and you can see that today the stock's moved around a little bit, but if you look at a 5-day chart, we are absolutely trending in the right direction. You can see that we're up, over 9% approximately in the last 2 days. And if you look at the 1 month chart, we're definitely looking like we're going finally in the right direction. 6 month chart I always look at for you guys. Remember, we've kind of set our basement support level is around the $22 range, and you can see that we've started to kind of generate this nice little uptick here. Again, hopefully it is the beginning of moving up and moving in the right direction. Extremely bullish on the stock long term. I think this is going to be a fantastic company to be invested in, again, for a long, long time. Okay, so let's move over and talk about what is going on in this particular press release. Now, I'm going to tell you up front, what is not named in this press release is the actual amount. I did some additional due diligence, and so what I do know is this. This is approximately a $1.6 billion contract for the Crown Commercial Service back office framework project. Okay, it's a massive multi-year project. I believe it's a 5-year project. Palantir is absolutely one of the key pivotal providers in that contract, but again, they did not divulge how much of the actual $1.6 billion goes to Palantir, but they are one of the key framework pieces of it. Okay, so what I like about it is it, number one, is a massive contract that their name has been attached to. Yes, it is a government-related contract. So again, the bears may beat us up on the fact that it's not a commercial deal. It is another government deal. I am always going to be happy about revenue, period. I don't care if it comes from the commercial side or the business side, because I've always said this. Remember, I was in the software sales in the 1990s. Once you get into a organization as a software provider, you get in and you start to get even more and more contracts. We had a deal just the other day in a video I did where Ringier renewed their contract with Palantir. That's a massive big deal, and that they provided so much value to that company and that overall company. And I believe there's 125 different subsidiaries and different business entities inside of Ringier, and they've just become a prolific part of their overall IT architecture, right? So what I love about this deal is that this further solidifies Palantir in the UK. We had the big deal go down with the National Health Service. So this is yet another component related to Palantir, just getting further and deeper into helping the UK government and its different arms and entities just again manage their data better. Okay, so as I said in the first green line here, they've been named as a supplier on the Crown Commercial Service back office software framework. It's a $1.6 billion overall deal, and they're part of it. So this CCS, Crown Commercial Service back office framework, is going to provide a route to market for organizations wishing to purchase software subscriptions and license support for back office systems direct from the software vendors. So what that basically means is that this is it's a mechanism for the various different fire, police, all of the different support organizations, government support organizations inside of the UK to be able to get access to software technology like Palantir. And there's another laundry list of other providers in this, but again, Palantir is a major major part of this deal. Okay, so all central government departments and all the public sector bodies, including local authorities, health, police, fire, rescue, you already mentioned that, education, get access and can start leveraging and using this technology. All of Palantir's software as a service products, including Foundry, are available via this particular deal. We already know this, but this is just reiterating Palantir's help power the NHS's response to COVID-19 pandemic. I have a feeling that overall positive experience that the NHS had was helpful in proliferating their Palantir's movement into other parts of the government and its associated parts for this deal, right? I think that's a big part of it. Okay, so they delivered significant value and enhancements across the government departments as it related to the COVID-19 pandemic. That was literally kind of a fire test for them, and I think they passed it with flying colors. And so again, I just love that this is happening. Okay, so this award indicates Palantir's increased investments and presence in the UK and the multiple uses of its software for its government customers. The BOS framework adds to the list of CSS and UK government frameworks which can already be used to purchase Palantir's software as a service products. This is awesome news, guys. I think that fundamentally this piece of information is potentially what is fueling our gain today. Again, we got a 3% gain today. We're absolutely inching back up and looking like we're moving in the right direction. I'm going to state this again. I always talk about this in my videos. This company absolutely is impacted with what's going on, and sometimes in the Nasdaq. And you can see right here, the Nasdaq, guys, is flat. The Nasdaq's really not doing anything. Look at the Dow's even down 185. But this, even though yes, Palantir is traded on the New York Stock Exchange, I think again when the Nasdaq's up or down, I think it impacts this company obviously, and that's really interesting. Look at that, the Dow's down 187 points, and yet we're up. It's 2.83 now. It's moving around a little bit. But again, I think this news is a catalyst. We've got the earnings coming out in about 2 or 3 weeks, give or take. Overall, I'm very, very bullish. And again, I'm not really worried about short-term hits to this stock. I'm not really worried about, short-term movement. I'm more worried about long-term and how we doing long-term, how they're building the business, which they are fundamentally doing, guys. They are. I don't care who you are, what you want to say about it. This company is committed to their employees. Remember, they gave $1 billion stock grants to their employees back around the beginning of the year. They invested $1 billion in their asset, their biggest asset, which is their employees, the people who are writing the code, maintaining the code, and delivering and ultimately delivering better software to their customers. That is unprecedented for a company to do something like that. Okay, that's a massive amount of stock that they gave to again add value and to just for their employees, their biggest asset, which is their employees. They did that. Okay, so I'm going to say employees about 5 more times. Kidding. So again, I'm overall very bullish. I'm not going to do any final thoughts on this. I want to get this video out to you guys. This is a really good piece of information that came out. Wanted to bring it to you. And that's what I'm here for. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, as always, consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Drop a like if you got value out of this. And I'll see you down the road in the next video. Go make some money. See you. Bye.